everything you do in life is influencing what you're doing now. So everything is part of your experience, and also that theater experience, those years were definitely teaching me a lot about music in general, and especially in creating a good drama, which is an important part of creating music in the end. And yeah, when I started doing techno-electronic stuff, I had quite good experience in classical education, in theater scores, in jazz, and also in heavy metal. So when I made that move into techno-electronic stuff, club music, when I was like 25, everything came together for me. So I could just get all those informations I had, this experience together, and yeah, that all influenced me in the same way actually. This is an interpretation of many people who listen to my music, which seems to be very deep or something. But the creating process is not bound to any stories or to a concept. Even the Powers of 10 album, the last album, which looks like a concept thing, just showed up later, showed up after I had like 60–70% of the music. I had it already, and then I thought, okay, this might be a good concept. So it's not really part of the creating process. I create it actually, that's what I'm doing. When I create this remix album and when I create the next remix album. I'm creating it just like, that's the normal way to go, just like asking those good friends and colleagues or interesting artists, which I just like these days, hey, you want to make a remix, I'm on a big project or whatever. Listen to the original, if you like it, and you have time, just do a remix for me, please. That would be awesome. So that's just a very simple thing. Most of the guys on that remix album I know very well. They are good friends and colleagues, and so this is easy going. Oliver Huntermann. I'm not so much in touch these days anymore with him, which doesn't mean that he has been a very big part of my life. We spent like 10 years or so every weekday in studio, 9 to 5 or longer, so every day. In the end, he saw me more than my own mother did. I have a better contact these days with Mark still, and we're good friends. Yes, we do some productions here and there still, planning some new studio sessions. They're both good boys, really good guys, and creative and working hard and touring hard and living a good life. And, yeah. Having a second opinion, a second influence, and a total different view or listen on what is happening in studio at the moment. So that's what I like in general in collaboration, that it's just quicker and it leads to something where you can't go on your own. So if you're doing a collaboration, you just have this, just a look could be enough. You don't discuss it this much. The result is nothing you can reproduce by yourself without a partner. was a very good time, but these days I'm totally out of collaborations, except some stuff with Mark maybe, but this is just like once in every 2 years. So in general I'm doing my stuff by myself these days, which is good, which I like, which is my private playground now in studio. Creating that Herzblut label was actually to be free and independent, not to discuss with anyone about my music, just having a platform to release it. It was actually not planned to have other artists on it. When I launched it, it was just for me, and in the first years, or the first year, I did only do my stuff, and then a bit later I opened it. And these days it's a bit quiet around that label, just because I don't feel like being an A&R, and I'm not so motivated actually to have this label. I like the platform, and Herzblut means it's something really intense and something honest. I'm a very complicated person, and actually you don't want to know the torture between this album and that album. It looks like everything sounds beautiful and good, but to come to a result which is significant, which is unique, which is still not super arty, but has a good attitude, which like fits to me emotional, which is my baby, my product, takes time and energy, and it hurts, and it's a deep and long valley which I'm always going through. I'm working on a new album now, and I was really struggling all the year with 100 ideas or more and not being able to put it in the right shape. So that also happened between Liebe ist and Powers of 10. On one day for the Powers of 10 I also had one track or one thing which put all that stuff together, and I said, oh, now I have the album. I didn't even know it. Yeah? I'm not creating a product to do promotion, to have something on the market to generate sales or something. It's not really my intention. I want to have something which is beautiful, just beautiful.